Hey guys, welcome to the Start Your Fashion Business channel. My name is Stephanie and I'm the host of this channel. If you want to learn about all things fashion business, then you have come to the right place. I'm a sustainable brand owner and an ethical garment manufacturer and a fashion business coach. So I'm here to share these tips with you from my 12-year experience in the fashion industry. If you are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any of my new videos. I drop one every Saturday and you can check out my old videos too for more content. So in today's video, I am going to be talking about fashion NFTs and their utilities because I don't want you guys to sleep on this. As you may know, I've been sharing a lot of content recently about digital fashion, Web3, and fashion NFTs. And the reason why is because I see that it helps fashion brands interact with their audience and offer their audience more experiences and perks. So this is what I want to discuss in today's video and show you guys some of my favorite NFT projects that are focused on fashion and offer a ton of cool utilities. So what is utility? I hope you know by now that NFTs or non-fungible tokens are not just JPEGs. And since they sit on the blockchain, they can verify ownership and unlock utility for the holder of the NFT. So I found a definition here which I want to read to you guys. What are utility NFTs? Utility NFTs are NFTs with use cases beyond just being unique digital assets. They are NFTs which grant their owner privileges, rights, or rewards which they would not otherwise be able to access. Perhaps the easiest way to understand utility NFTs is with an example. So if you're holding a concert with 800 spaces available, you could issue out 800 paper tickets, right? Well, each paper ticket will be unique or non-fungible in the sense that it will have their own unique ticket number. But each unique paper ticket confers the same right, privilege, or utility. And that utility is, in this case, the entry to the concert. So I hope that makes sense in regards of utility, because instead of issuing 800 paper tickets, the concert organizer could issue 800 utility NFTs. And each of these 800 NFTs would of course be unique, non-fungible, but just like the tickets, each one would grant its owners the same privilege or utility, which is the entrance to the concert. So how do utility NFTs work? Well, from a tech perspective, utility NFTs work in the same way as other NFTs. They are cryptographically represented, and a unique digital asset is then stored on a blockchain. And it's going to be immutable, and because it's on the blockchain, it's also transparent. So it means that it's easy for NFT owners to prove that an NFT is stored in their wallet and nobody else's. And this is why it doesn't make sense for you to just screenshot somebody's NFT, because you technically don't own it because it's not in your wallet. So now I want to share with you guys a few of my favorite fashion NFT projects and their utilities. And the first one is called Keys to New York Fashion Week. So of course the name gives it away, and it was just New York Fashion Week actually, which is why this project is pretty new. And it's actually a collaboration between Afterpay, which is a really big payment processing company, which you should be using if you have a fashion brand, by the way. And it's a collaboration between them and New York Fashion Week. So as you can see on the website, it's exclusive keys to New York Fashion Week NFTs by iconic designers. So they had a few designers participate in this drop. So there's Altu, which is Joseph Altuzarra, An Only Child, Jonathan Simkai, Kim Shui, The Blondes. So there's 5 designers, as well as Afterpay released their own set of NFTs. And it's really, really cool because they had, 2 options. For each NFT, you could either redeem something, like a key to their event, or a designer keepsake. So each NFT also has a very unique style, and I think it really represents the designer themselves. And I love all of the keys. So obviously the concept is a key, but as you see with the All2 one, it's a silver key, and then an only child has like floral, and it's like a gold kind of keychain. And Jonathan Simkai has this beautiful, like, I don't know what this is, but it's definitely a very special looking key. And I absolutely love the Kim Shui one because it's a dragon inspired key. And then the blondes, of course, it's very like, you know, their style. It's a bit bling and bedazzled. So it's very cool that they each put their spin on it. And then Afterpay also had their own key, which has their logo. And I love this project because, like I said, you could purchase the NFT, and there's basically two versions of each key. So you could buy the NFT, which is a key to like an actual experience, like an IRL NYFW experience, or you can get their designer keepsake, which is a physical item. And I think there was only like 100 of each NFT. So it was very, very limited. So as you can see, there's no more remaining. I'm actually glad I got to mint two. I got to mint one All2 designer keepsake and also a Kim Shui's designer keepsake. So I'm actually waiting on my physical items. They're being shipped, I think, right as we speak. So once I have that, I will definitely show you guys, because, you know, when people say, oh, NFTs, like they're just JPEGs, it's really not the case, because these NFTs are basically sending me a designer keepsake. So that's really, really cool. And in this case, the designer keepsake is a signature All2 tote and an oversized necklace t-shirt. So I am so excited. And on top of that, the proceeds from the sale of this NFT go to their chosen charity partner, which in this case is the Free Arts NYC. So that is also very, very cool. I love it when, you know, NFTs also give back and support a real life cause. So the other one that I got is the Kim Shui designer keepsake. And, you know, that's also going to be something, I think it's a oversized hoodie. So again, I'm really, really excited. I obviously didn't get the ticket to the fashion show because I wasn't going to be in New York, so I didn't want that. And I remember the cost being the same. It was $100 for each NFT. And it was really cool because you could mint with a credit card. And that is obviously really helpful for those of you that are new to this space. So again, like, you know, this is probably going to happen again next New York Fashion Week. And perhaps there's going to be a lot more designers that are going to join. But how cool would it be, right, that you can buy a ticket to either their fashion show or a meet and greet or whatever it is. You could redeem it for an IRL event or a designer keepsake. So another project that I love was one of the first fashion NFT projects that I discovered at the beginning of this year. It's called Mavion. And so Mavion, they call themselves game-changing fashion NFTs. And these NFTs have basically a physical asset attached to this NFT. So as an example, these beautiful PFPs, you know, the accessories that they wear, you as the holder of the NFT get to redeem the physical asset. I don't yet have the physical asset because it's going to happen, I think, sometime before the end of this year or early next year. But I collected, I think, like 4 of these NFTs. And they all have really unique accessories made by designers from all around the world. And the cool thing about it is that, for example, if the accessory in your NFT becomes an asset in the metaverse, let's say it becomes an asset for a game in the metaverse, you will get royalties just by holding that particular NFT that has that accessory. So that is really, really cool. And on top of that, they've also released a collection with Rebecca Minkoff just recently, actually. So it's a fashion collaboration with Rebecca Minkoff, who's an iconic American fashion designer. And together, they've created unique utility that brings physical digital and experiential benefits to holders. Now, I didn't get my hands on this one because it was a little bit pricey, but it's definitely something that, you know, I love watching projects collaborate with other brands, especially trying to bring more Web 2 audiences into Web 3. And I think this partnership was a really cool partnership, and I think they're gonna do several more. So again, if you don't know yet about Mavion, I highly recommend that you guys check it out, and perhaps you can get some of the NFTs because they're still minting. Definitely have a look. Perhaps if you like something, you should mint it so then you can redeem the physical accessories when they ship it out, you know, in the next few months. And the last project that I want to share is the project that I'm working on, and it's called TIALS.World. So TIALS.World is a sustainable fashion hub in Web3, and it's really, you know, not just a sustainable fashion brand with an NFT collection. Although it is a continuation of This Is a Love Song into Web3, we're really trying to bring all of our other Web2 missions like Tile Studio and Start Your Fashion Business, and providing that as a utility for all TIALS.World NFT holders. So it's really, really exciting because there is so many different opportunities for you in TIALS.World depending on, you know, what you're going to use the NFTs for. So our mission is to bring inclusivity, fairness, and more opportunities in the fashion industry through the power of Web3. We want to onboard sustainable fashion enthusiasts from Web 2 to Web 3 because we want to show you that actually incorporating digital fashion, you know, with that, we're able to scale sustainability because we're able to create on-demand fashion where you co-create on your dream sustainable fashion outfits. And I will explain in just a little moment how that works. So like I said, we're going to be scaling sustainability by introducing garment co-creation, which will minimize waste in production, because also creating a digital fashion item produces 97% less CO2, which is awesome. And furthermore, we can actually provide royalties for you if your design gets sold in our retailers. So, you know, this is another epic thing that we cannot offer in Web 2. So our goal is to also launch the next generation of sustainable fashion creatives and entrepreneurs to spread the sustainable fashion movement. So we are backed by Start Your Fashion Business, Tile Studio, and This Is a Love Song. So when you actually hold the membership NFT, which is basically your key into TIALS.World, you will get discounted enrollment into SYFB, which is amazing. You will also get discounted manufacturing, design services, and lowered MOQs with Tile Studio if you hold multiple membership NFTs. And of course, you also get year-long discounts to This Is a Love Song and other brand partners that we have on board as well. So there's going to be 4 different membership NFT passes, and each of them will be unique and will have, you know, real-world utility and perks. There's going to be a total supply of 2,222 for the first phase, so it's very, very limited. And it's really, you know, the place for everyone in sustainable fashion to get involved, whether you are a fashion photographer, a fashion creative, a fashion curator, or fashion designer, or just simply you love sustainable fashion and you love NFTs. So we want you to start your sustainable fashion journey with us here in Web3 and be able to network, learn, and thrive with us. Like I said, if you own the membership NFT, it's your key to TIALS.World, and therefore you will be able to mint the upcoming designer PFP drop, which you can basically co-create with, you know, this NFT, because you'll be able to, you know, choose the print that is in the NFT and then that print, put it on the shapes that you want. So perhaps instead of a dress, you want it on a sweater, and then you'll be able to redeem it for the physical item. And some of these PFPs will also have digital items attached to it so you can actually wear it in the metaverse. But in order to mint that upcoming designer PFP, you need to have this membership NFT. And like I said, there's going to be 4 different passes, but if you collect multiple, you'll be able to unlock added utility. You'll be able to apply for scholarship and even get funding for your fashion brand or to launch your next idea. So that is epic, because obviously getting funding is sometimes really hard when you're starting a fashion brand and perhaps you don't have a credit score, and that's going to be really hard to get a loan from the bank. If you're a female, only 2.3% of female companies get funded by VCs, so that is a very alarming number. And therefore, we just want to, help the next generation of sustainable fashion entrepreneurs that have these amazing ideas and help them launch their brand. So again, the utility, there's so much, guys. There's discounts and perks from our fashion partners. You're also going to get voting rights on proposals and future designs. Because again, if you are a designer and you're applying for the Launchpad, who's going to vote? The community will vote. If the community votes you, you will win. So that is why Web3 is awesome, because it is community driven as well. And like I said, you'll be able to mint digital collections, and digital means physical and digital. I highly recommend that you guys watch this video if you want to learn more about what this term means and why Web3 is really important for fashion brands. And yeah, like I said, you'll be able to access scholarships, Launchpad, and funding. So all of this is so exciting, and we still have a few mint spots open in our mint list. So if you are interested to mint this project, then I highly recommend checking out the links below and try to get on the mint list before the end of this month. Because if you're on the mint list, you get 1 free NFT. But if you want to mint more, which you're going to want to do, you're going to need to get on either the VIP or platinum list or even the gold list, because the gold allows you to mint up to 3 per wallet. But like I said, you might want to collect all 4, because when you have all 4, you can get lowered MOQs for ethical manufacturing at Tiles Studio. And this lowered MOQ is basically like 50% lower. So as you guys can see, NFTs are useful in real life too. And with our NFT project, TIALS.World, there are so many opportunities for NFT holders, whether you are starting a fashion brand and need resources, connections, and mentorship, or you need funding for your fashion business. It is also a great way to connect and network with other like-minded people in this space so you can make your next big fashion move. And simply, as an NFT and fashion lover, you can be an investor and actually participate in a brand by co-creating on your own outfit designs, which you can then redeem for either physical or digital looks. And the cool part is that if your design gets sold in our retailers, you will even get access to royalties, so don't forget that part. Honestly, the sky is the limit, and since TIALS.World is minting in October, this is your chance to mint the 4 membership passes. Like I said, there's 4 different pass types, and as you saw, when you hold multiple, you'll be able to unlock all the additional utility, which, by the way, is valued at $8,911, I think. And the passes are going to be way less than that. So, by the way, you can get 1 free membership NFT for free if you get on the mint list, which is still open until the end of this month. So check out the links below to get on the mint list. And the best way is to join our Discord or send us a DM on Instagram so we can help you. I just don't want you to miss it. So this is really time sensitive, and I hope that you do get on the mint list, because you never know with NFTs. I remember last year I bought a project called Lazy Lion, and I bought it for $200 and it went 30x. I sold it for $6,000, you guys. So again, the best investment that you can make is in yourself and in your business. So I just want to remind you that. And of course, if you end up minting TIALS.World, you should definitely join our Discord to say hi. I'm always there. I'm always hanging out there. Start the discussion below so we can chat. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and turn on the bell notification so that you don't miss my next video. And as always, if you want daily fashion business tips, make sure to follow me at Start Your Fashion Business on Instagram, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.